just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Another toe for ETN. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
How many fucking 8-back screens they got?
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on the midst of it.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Tight as fuck, you're up.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The Texans at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what
you got to be fucking kidding me, bro. You know,
Had to pass
Fucking
there.
DBA
Third and
shit
long on your own
already.
side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the
I
early
gave him
downs.
3 straight turnovers on for touchdowns.
Third and short, because when it's third and long,
They making me just stand there and I just dropped 2 wide open passes where it just hit my nigga in the hands and just dropped him.
Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Fucking line made me punt.
Followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But
oh my God. Oh wow.
Down the right side.
That's your boy.
Fucking
Christian Kirk.
The computer be on some bullshit. Like they just did all these fucking motions and then hiked the ball and nobody covered nobody. They out here glitching the shit out of me. Meanwhile, my fucking receiver dropping the ball.
They go play action here on first down.
And he drops it again. Oh my
He
God.
doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Yo, he dropped it again.
Second and 10 from
Fuck
the
this, he's on the
25.
ball.
Here's a give up the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's
Let me drop that. That's what's up.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jags and Christian Kirk making their way back out on offense. It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect it. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is, despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on third down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans team. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
They stinging me, honey.
What's it? For the Texans TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by...
Well, that's the third
there you go.
interception for Lawrence.
There you go.
And the
There you go.
take possession of
There you
the
fucking go.
well, we saw
Hey, Hunter.
that during his much
My
heralded
nigga.
college career.
Back-to-back
He
kick.
that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. This is fielded at the 7. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On play action, they'll throw.
It's funny because he really knows, like, when you call him when it's time to go.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point forthcoming. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Steps away. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead, ETN. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run with ETN, and he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. ETN up the middle. And He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go on 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now Lawrence to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff for ETN. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. ETN once more. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Lawrence. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away. And incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this 1st half, you just kind of hold your breath every time. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
first down.
Brandon, I think you and I
My nigga, stay with
the
it.
same way in the game of football. You run to set
Laying
up the
it.
pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL,
All
a
day
lot
in
of
it.
teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29
These
yards.
motherfuckers
First
blitzing the
down.
life out of me. God dang.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Ready, 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they had has
me.
been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
I gotta get my right players on the
Off
field.
the play fake, he'll look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes what your play calls are going to be.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 16th of the season. And the Texans are pouring it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on, Titus. Titus. Hey, buddy. I can't stand her sometimes.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the route is on here in this first half. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. On third down, here's Etienne. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Texans will take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So we've come upon halftime here. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the sideline. He's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of them. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 15. Out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown tonight. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can sustain.
Here.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Chad Muma brings him down on that one defensively.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Now ETN to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much. He's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Logan Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The slot man in motion right. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Hello.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Slot man moves right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 2 yards, good enough for a first. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 12-yard touchdown play. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. It was certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to... On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. Just short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run around. And here's another completion for good yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Throwing now, Lawrence.
Okay, we're going to play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the 1st. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down.
These motherfuckers well screen.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Lawrence. And now here's another interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score. Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They lose 2 on that.
He caught 10 passes for 39 yards. They throwing running back the ball.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on the punt for Jacksonville. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going.
And he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And some room to roam now.
You gotta be kidding me. You ain't gonna make me fumble like that,
and
boy.
nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other
Fumble,
way,
too.
trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Fuck off.
They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Just throw it right to him out the backfield right away like we need a man-to-man. Fuck out of here.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
That's caught at the 3. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Nifty move. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
From the shotgun, Lawrence under pressure, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Now, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Second and 2. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Final
finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely